What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here, Havoc and Alchemist joint album titled The Silent Partner. Havoc, one half of Mobb Deep, the legendary group. What more can I say about him? Go check out Mobb Deep's early work, especially their, I would say, their first album is okay, but I would say Infamous, Hell on Earth, Murder Music. Those three, to me, untouchable albums. Havoc made his name as a MC/producer, more known back then for his production. Prodigy, his partner in rhyme, was more of the quotable dude. Havoc did hold his own on the mic, but Havoc, as of late, he has put out solo shit, which to me, some of his solo shit was kind of subpar. It's just there to me, nothing really I would call home about. But Alchemist, who is a producer and an MC as well, who came up, I've talked about Alchemist before. He came up in a group called the Hooligans with what's this dude's name? He's from the Hawaii Five-0 show, and he's been in movies. James Caan's son, that dude. Scott Caan. Yeah, I forget his rap name, but he came up, and then in the Hooligans, that album never came out. Wish they would get the masters and put it out. But Alchemist stayed in music, started producing, came up producing tracks with Mobb Deep and Nas and all these dudes, and came up with a Gangrene. I've done reviews on Gangrene albums. Shout out to Oh No, by the way. That's his partner in rhyme and a production buddy as well. But Alchemist got back with Havoc and said, you know what? I'll produce, you rhyme. And let me say, I'm very proud of this album. You know what? Let's get into the artwork. I'll get into why I am after I'm done. There's the artwork there. Havoc is just pointing at the crowd, mic in the hand. On the back, there it is, track listing. 11 tracks, straight to the point. Here's the inside production, credits. There's the CD there, looking like a vinyl. Take the CD out. You got the tapes, Mobb Deep tapes right there. So, production-wise, Alchemist on this, blew me away. Once again, Alchemist is a great producer, but these beats on here, fucking fantastic. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'll save that for the pros and cons. Features on here. You got Prodigy, had to have him on here, I feel. Method Man and Cormega. Great MCs, kept it to a minimum. 11 tracks, 3 with features on there. So, love the ratio of less features to him rhyming himself. Pros and cons. Pros. Production. I mean, to me, let me say this. Havoc when it comes to rhyming, it definitely can hold his own, like I said. When it comes to content, it's mostly street narrative shit on this album. It's no different from what you've heard Havoc rhyme about for basically his whole career. He's talking gangster shit, street shit. So we'll just keep it at that for all of this album. Production, to me, on this album is what sets this album apart from his other solos on here. Alchemist laced him with some shit, and let me just go into this, man. Just from the beginning, impose my will, maintain fuck how you feel. Track 3, out the frame. That sounds like some lullaby shit, and you would never picture, if this was about 10 years ago, I would have said Havoc would have never rhymed over this shit, but fucking insane, man. What track is it that I like? Smooth ride music. That beat is so haunting, and so it's not even heavy. It's just so light. But Alchemist was able to make Havoc, or draw it out of Havoc, for him to rhyme over this shit. This album to me really is a sleeper because, I saw the ad for it on, I think, undergroundhiphop.com, and I was like, okay, Havoc and Alchemist, whatever, Not that it was gonna be whack, but, I just was like, all right, whatever, I ordered a bunch of stuff, and I said, let me take that. And this really fucking blew me away. Buck 50s and Bullet Wounds featuring Method Man. Shit. The Gun Holds a Drum featuring Prodigy. Great track right there. Great to hear both of these guys rhyme like Mobb Deep style, bouncing off of each other. The feature with Cormega as well is great. I mean, I really enjoyed this album. Cons, it's short. It's short. I wish I could have got more on this fucking album, man. Havoc definitely needed this in his discography. He needed this. To me being a Mobb Deep fan, I can honestly say he needed this fucking shit. And I rate this one, I'm going to give it a 8.5 to 8.75. I really enjoy it for this year. Fucking crazy goddamn album. Definitely pick it up. Not to be slept on. Just a sidebar, because of how much of a fan I am of especially early Mobb Deep, like I said. I know Havoc is sitting on some of them infamous beats that he didn't use, or from that Hell on Earth infamous era. If he put out an album with those fucking beats, with him rhyming, or just another Mobb Deep album like that, or even Prodigy, rhyming, oh my god. But we're talking about Havoc here. I know he's sitting on some shit they didn't use. So Havoc, in case you're watching this, fulfill a fan's dream, please. All right, and that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, support dope shit, and that's it. Peace, bitches.